Wonder what this could mean, people. Is my sound on? Okay, it says I'm live. All right. We're good to go. Hey, Amber. Okay, so it's working. I always freak out just a little bit at first because I've had numerous videos where I started recording them. I did my whole little spiel and then it was never recording. Hey, Amy. Hey, Denise. Hey, Michelle. Oh, you guys are like Johnny on it. Wow. Hey, Judith. Oh, I'm so impressed. And I'm competing with the finale of The Bachelor. Can I tell you guys something really sad while we wait? Hi, Liz. So I am a diehard, oh, thanks for the love. I am a diehard Bachelorette fanatic. I've been watching since, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, gosh. Before Desiree, what was her name? I'm drawing a blank. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Sydney. You were in Colorado, Judith? Oh, thanks, Denise. I've been watching for like 12 plus seasons, since before Jason, whoever the girl was before Jason. I can't think of her name. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, thank you, Liz. And tonight is the finale, guys. And I've been so crazy busy with LimeLight and life, but mostly LimeLight. I am like 3 episodes behind. Do you know how annoying that is to me? So that means that when I go to the grocery store, like tomorrow or anywhere, I'm going to have like tunnel vision so I don't see like all the tabloids. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Alice. With the winner. Because I don't want that to be ruined, but I have a feeling that's going to be a lost cause. Oh, you're looking forward to it. Yay! Well, and I have a different background today. I decided to change it up and use my, it's sort of like the shrine to my daughter wall. Do you guys have one of those? So, anywho, you're getting to see a whole different part of my house today. Yay. Okay, so let me just introduce myself. Hi, if you've never seen me before, I'm Saramduffey. Nice to meet you. Yay, welcome. Hey, Paulette. Oh, thank you for sharing, Judith. You always share for me. Girl, thank you. Did you guys know that every time you share a video, every time you like or comment on a post, you actually help my business? Do you know that? Like, you actually grow my business just by doing something that simple, because it basically spreads me to your community, which then spreads me to their community, and so on and so forth. So really, just by doing that simple act, you're like hooking a sister up. So thank you so much for that. Stephanie says, oh, I'm too cute for words. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Lisa, you can share it immediately. There's I don't know. I've never actually done it on a live, but you can do it. Clearly I'm not that skilled. Hey, Veronica. So anywho, thank you for that. I know for you, you probably think, oh, I'm just, doing Facebook, but you're actually helping me build my business. You're supporting my family. Like, it's a big deal. So thank you. I have literally, oh, Lisa, you just shared it. Oh, thank you, babe. I have literally gained clients because people shared my videos or liked a post or commented on a post. Like, that's how Facebook works. So thank you. But back to my intro. So I'm Saramduffey. I am a retired professional makeup artist, retired solely because of my partnership with LimeLight by Alcone. I am a star beauty guide with LimeLight by Alcone, which, if you've never heard of LimeLight, we are a professional cosmetics, direct sales, and skincare company. Hey, Valerie. So that's me. And I have been raving a whole lot about this new technique using our concealer, which actually, guys, if you didn't know this, fun factoid for you, our concealer was, if you've ever heard of Kevin Aquan, Oh my gosh, 5 of you guys just shared my video. Thank you so much. Wow. If you've ever heard of Kevin Aucoin, unfortunately he passed away. He was a very famous celebrity makeup artist, and he started his own line of cosmetics, and he was really famous. Do you guys remember those books? Making Faces was one. Face Forward was another one. So they're like, you'd find them in Barnes and Noble, and they would have just, beautiful pictures of makeovers, a lot of celebrity makeovers. Look them up if you don't know what I'm talking about. So that's Kevin Aucoin. And he was the one who really popularized using the product that is our foundation, that is our concealer as foundation. So I'm not the first one to create this or invent this idea. So know that. But once I started doing it, I don't know, I think last week, because I thought I want to give this a try because, and here's why. If you didn't know this, I'm a Denver Nuggets Dancers alumni, and we had our annual alumni performance this past week. And so I was like, I want to wear something that is sweat and humidity and water and time and, nastiness proof, basically. And so I thought, I'm going to try it because our concealer it's waterproof, it's sweat proof, it's like legit. Hey, Emily. So I gave it a go, and I did it on my whole face, and I got to be honest with you, I'm kind of obsessed now. I did it for one of our rehearsals and for our performance, and I came home and I looked in the mirror. So this was like 8+ hours later after sweating like a crazy woman, mind you, because this year they put us in a sweatshirt. God only knows why. I don't know. I mean, it was cute in theory, but it was so hot. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell you. I was dying before we even got to the Pepsi Center. Like, I was literally like sweating, and I'm like, wow, this is not good. So we got there, we rehearsed it. I'm just like, I'm dripping literally everywhere. Hey, Heather. Did I say hi, Brianna? I think so. Brianna. I always say Brianna. Sorry, babe. Hey, Stephanie. So just keep in mind, that's what was going on for me. I came home after many hours. We went to eat. I chowed down. I looked in the mirror. I was like, what the what? My face looks the same. Like the same as when I put it on. What is happening right now? So without further ado, let me demonstrate. The other thing too is, and there's no point in not sharing this. Our foundation is so insanely popular, and our foundation's the bomb too, that it's currently out of stock. Like, you literally can't get it. So it was partly that I wanted to try this other technique, and then partly I thought, well, why not? Like, we've got some lemons, so why not make some lemonade? And I'm a big fan of the lemonade I made. So I'm going to show you using a whole quad. Now, our concealers come individually. They look like this, okay? But they come individually like this. You can just buy them single, or you can buy a quad like this. I believe this is 88 bones for all 4. Or if you buy one at a time, like this little baby, it's 24. Now, in my little quad here, guys, I have got, let's turn it this way so you can see the right order, 0, 1, 3, and 4. And this guy here that I was holding up, make sure I don't drop it, is 2. So on my face, as I just dropped it, on my face, this is what I use. But before I go further, I would like to just make mention of the fact that I get that you watching me do this is going to leave you confused about what colors are going to be best for you. That being said, oh my gosh, I just said it. Amanda, I know she's probably not watching this now, who's in our company, Amanda Jones Brinkley, told me that she said, with that being said, and I was like, do I say that? And she said, oh yeah, you say that. So I just said it. Apparently I say that. Hey, Yolanda. Okay, with that being said, I am more than happy to help you pick the concealers for you. If you want to get a quad, great. If you want to get 2 or 3, great. After this video, just message me, send me some pictures, and I am more than happy to help you pick the right colors, okay? So don't watch this and think, oh, so she did that. What the heck am I supposed to do now, you know? Okay, so now you know that little tidbit. Let's start. So I'm going to use a blender full. You can use one of these guys if you have like a buffer brush. And you could actually even use this method too with a powder brush, which I use for our foundation. But I like a very damp blender full. So can you see how it's super puffy because it's super damp and it's saturated with water, but I squeezed it out. This is our version of the Beauty Blender. I like our shape a lot, okay? Now, before you put that on, because it's a wax base, you're going to want something on your skin to help it glide on. Same thing with our foundation, but even more so with the concealer, because the concealer is even more, it's even more pigmented, and it's a little bit less emollient than the foundation. So some people use Must Do. I have it over there, but I want to grab it, but we're not going to grab it. Must Do is it's a mixture of essential oils. I typically don't use Must Do. I use this guy, One Drop Wonder, which I'll take it out of the box. I store it in the box at all times because I have dropped one of these and broken them, and that was a very, very horrible day. I cried. One Drop Wonder or Must Do, I would say you need one of those, and those are both essential oils. I personally love One Drop Wonder because I am acne prone, and One Drop Wonder helps clear up and heal acne. It does not exacerbate acne. Must Do, I would say if you are acne prone, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily pursue Must Do, that just rhymed. But for all of you, you know, dry combo skin gals who aren't, you're gonna love Must Do. Lisa, you spilled yours. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to spill or break the One Drop Wonder. So you can put the One Drop Wonder or the Must Do directly in your concealer, like just a little dot there, and then swirl a brush around, swirl your blender full if you want to. Hey, Danelle. I am going to put mine directly on my face. I've got some, hence my sheen that you're seeing, but I'm going to put a little bit more. So I'm going to take off my rings. So hang on, guys. Hey, Miss Sandy. I owe you a message, Sandy. I just realized that. Please forgive me. It's coming, sister. I just thought about that today. I was like, I don't think I ever responded to Sandy. How rude am I? Okay, so this is what the One Drop Wonder looks like. And I am going to take some out. I'm going to fill up my dropper. Since I've already got some on my face, I don't need that much. I'm just going to fill. You guys see that? There we go. Drop it in my hand. It's really only a few drops. Oh, I almost just spilled it. I'm jinxing myself. So then we're going to go like this. And then I just go like so. All over. It always feels so good. Hey, Natalie. Okay. So, my hands are like super cold. I always use the extra on my hands because it's amazing for hands, for cuticles. You can use it at the end of your hair. Like, it's really got a million different uses. I'm going to put it back in the box. Definitely do that. Okay. And I use a little extra on my lips sometimes. Okay, now let's grab our damp blender full. I am going to use, so with the concealers, they're not like our foundations. We don't have, 18 or 16 or however many foundation shades we have. We don't have that many concealers. We have 6. So you are going to want to mix colors together to create the right color, which means you'll probably be mixing, unless you a certain color is like spot on your perfect match, you'll probably be mixing like one that's a little bit too dark and one that's a little bit too light, which is kind of how I approach foundation anyway. So if you've watched my videos, you know that I never just use one color. Oh, hey Gwen. Okay, pop my rings back on. Let's get started. I'm going to start with number 4. which is this guy, which is darker than my skin. So just keep that in mind when you see me put it on. And I'm going to lighten it with number 1. So we're just going to pop that on. And I already put some on my neck area. It's really important, guys, when you're doing your face makeup. If your face doesn't match your neck, you gotta put something on your neck or you're gonna look like the bobblehead Magoo. Not a good look. Okay. So now I am lightly, I wanna show you how I'm putting this on. I'm just going like that, okay? If I want more coverage, I can put more, but because right now, look at my ear. It always gets red during my nighttime videos. It's so weird. Because I don't like a super duper heavy coverage, I'm blending it out and smoothing it out. If I wanted a lot, then I would just concentrate more in, hang on, I got an itch, in that area. So I'm gonna put some 1. You see I've got some, you know, I don't have any current friends there, but I have some past friends that left some marks there. So this is 1. Now it's a lot lighter. So we're gonna blend, we're gonna use it to get some coverage here, and then I'm gonna go back over it with number 4 again. Hey, Palmer. Okay, what do you guys think so far? So I haven't hit the top, but you can see I covered up that yucky redness and kind of like the scarring from my old friends that are actually not friends at all. Now we're gonna hit my nose. Okay, I'm gonna take 4 again. We're gonna hit out here. And I do the same technique with my foundation. So with my foundation, I do it darker where I'm doing, you're gonna see me do it darker, and lighter where you're gonna see me do it darker. I mean, darker where you've seen me do it darker, lighter where you're gonna see me do it lighter. Okay, now let's hit the middle with some 1. And I'm gonna hit right here and here as well. Notice I haven't done under my eyes yet. I'm saving a different color for right there. I'm not, I didn't forget, trust me. Now, if you need to, you can flip this baby over and just kind of get in your creases. Okay. Check my mirror, make sure I'm all even here. Alrighty. Now let's just say, I feel like the coverage down there is pretty good. Let's just say I wanted more. I usually, if I want more, I'll take that pointy side. I'll do like a little one of those. I'll just kind of dab where I want it. Okay, so let's get my eyeballs. Just kind of wiping off my blender full. Usually I have a little rag, but I don't today. Okay, so we're gonna get my favorite color for under my eye, my redness there, and then on my lid, you guys see how I've got redness there, is number 3. Number 3. That's this one, which I actually love because it's not, it's just perfect. I don't know. It's like, it's kind of a pink undertone, which you would think wouldn't be great for covering up red, but it's fantastic. It's my favorite for my under eyes. I am almost out of my number 3. Now you'll notice I'm still a little bit shiny. That's because of the One Drop Wonder and because I haven't set with powder yet, so bear with me. Now I'm just gonna take a little bit extra. I just go a little bit on the eyes. If you put a lot, for me at least, it will crease. So I just take the littlest bit that's on my blender full and just hit the very base of my lids just to kind of cancel out some of that redness. Do you see how that worked? Okay, now, as you guys know, if you've been watching me, my favorite below brow highlight is number 0. I love it. That's this one. Right there. And you can take a brush or you can just take the blender full like I'm doing. I'm doing one of these. Just pop that right on there under my brow. Does that work for darkness too? I don't quite understand the question, Veronica. Perhaps you can rephrase it, my dear. So do you see how I just popped some of that 0 below my brows? Okay, let's get some powder going on there. I'm going to take our Perfect Press Powder, which comes individually. We are currently out of this as well because it's so popular, but it will be coming back very soon. So I'm going to take the end of my blender full. She said, oh, hey, Brenda. So she said, Veronica says, around your eyes. Does that work for darkness? Yes, darkness or redness. I mean, these concealers are... they're like insane. I've never used a better concealer in my life, and I've been a professional makeup artist for 15 years. So I'm going to take the pressed powder, and I'm just going to dab it. I usually dab it with the blender full under and around my eyes, and then I use a brush everywhere else. Actually, and around my nose too. Okay, now I'm going to grab my powder brush. Now I would say this is a good amount of coverage. It's not uber heavy, and it's not super light. But if you wanted to go more or you wanted to go less, that you can do that. It's all up to how much it's up to you. You know what I just noticed, guys? I do this as I'm doing my makeup. Who else does that? Surely I'm not the only one. Okay, so I'm just pressing it in. I've found that when I press as opposed to swirl, it seems to be more effective for helping the makeup to not set into my fine lines, and then just helping it to look better and last longer. Let's see if I missed anything. And Anne-Marie says, yes, if your fair skin is a concealer, but it can be a brightener. Yes, absolutely. So that's the cool thing about these guys is you can brighten, like I just did right there, and highlight. You can contour. You can conceal redness. You can neutralize other colors. You can conceal blemishes. You can give yourself a glow like I did, making my face a little bit darker than it naturally was. You can do it all. Okay. My chair is super wiggly. Can you guys hear that? Okay. I'm going to spray now with our 10 years younger. And actually, a lot of times I'll spray it after I apply my first coat and then do powder and then do a spritz, but coincidentally, I forgot to do that. This looks like this. It's our setting spray. It's amazing. So I'm going to spray that, baby. And that just helps it to last. I feel like it kind of gives me a little bit of a hydrating mist, which I appreciate. So it's not, oh, my hair is doing a funny thing. So I wonder how long it's been doing that. So it's not going to feel, you know how when you put on makeup and it feels, let's fix that hair. It just feels cakey, you know, like just too much. So I love using the 10 years younger for that reason. It helps it to feel like it's absorbing and it's just not looking like it's on top of my skin. Rather, it's like a part of my skin. But then it also actually helps your makeup to last. So, and you can spray it throughout the day as a refresher. You can use it on your eyeshadow or with your eyeshadow for an eyeshadow primer, and then it's like indestructible. You can use it on your brows to keep your brow color on. So there's a lot of uses, but what do you guys think? Now, granted, I have no, what's the word I'm looking for? Color on my face, but I just wanted to show you what that looks like. I'm going to pop some lip gloss on here. Any questions? Here, let's just, I got a little bit of foundation on or concealer on my lip. I'm going to pop some Peace on here. Just like it's the best lip gloss in the world. My favorite. Okay. So yeah, just to kind of hop aboard what Anne Marie said, you can create whatever you want. I call these guys like an all over whole face perfector. So if you need to, whatever you need to do, you can do it. So what do you guys think so far? I mean, I've already asked you that, but I'm hoping you like it. I sure do. Yeah, any questions before we move on? This could go down in history as my fastest live ever. That would be pretty crazy. Now, here's something that I've noticed that I really like about these guys is that with our foundation, which I love, it's more emollient, it's more hydrating, so it's more of a dewy finish. Does that make sense? With these, you're not going to get that dewy finish. It's still going to give a beautiful sheen. So you can see, like my face, I've still got, you know, my skin looks natural. I don't look like a porcelain. I don't look like a porcelain doll. Oh, thank you, Amy. But it's a fairly matte finish, which I do like for the warmer months. I like it for stuff where, you know, you're going to sweat or it's going to be humid. So that's a huge perk. Veronica says, I do like the beautiful natural look. Well, thank you. I like it too. So yeah, there you have it, guys. I'll just kind of keep talking for a little bit. And if you have any questions, just feel free to shoot. Again, as I said initially, if you're watching this and you're like, well, that looks super awesome, but what the heck do I get for me? I am happy to help you. So please message me. I've had several girls do it already. Send me your pictures. If you're already using our foundation and you just tell me what foundation you're using, I can match you that way. And I can select the right palette for you. So like I said, if you want to get a quad like me, like this baby, which is 88 bones, lasts forever, whole face, great. If you want to get one or two, each one individually is 24. That's great too, and I can help you with that. So you let me know, and I will be your beauty guide. Love how that name works. So yeah, that's all. I now have demonstrated the Saramduffey concealer as a foundation technique. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see here. I'm trying to think, what do I usually, like, geez, what do I usually say at the end of my videos? Because this is so much shorter than my usual videos, which is kind of fun actually, because, you know, it's a nice little change. A couple things. One, again, always reach out to me with questions. Two, if you'd like to set up a one-on-one workshop with me, I do those in person. I do those over the phone. I do those over FaceTime or Skype, whatever you'd like. Hey, Allison. I would love to. I open my home usually 1 day a week for the in-home one-on-ones, for the in-person ones, but then I do the virtual ones all the time. So let me know and we can set that up. I can chat with you. I can advise you. You know, really my philosophy on all of this is I am not going to cram anything down your throat. I know that you have a budget and you have certain products that you need and don't need. Okay, that sounds good, Veronica. Melanie says, what do you suggest for dry? Hey, Melanie! Oh my gosh! How are you? What do you suggest for dry eyelids for eyeshadow? For shadow or eyeshadow? So if you have dry lids, babe, I would be definitely moisturizing your eyelids. That's so interesting because I have super oily eyelids. I kind of wish I had your problem. Trust me, having oily lids is annoying. But are you referring to what would I suggest? I'm kind of confused. For eyeshadow for dry lids, or just explain where you're going with that, and then I'll elaborate on my answer. But yeah, so I offer all of those, guys, and that is just one little thing that I can give to you. I feel like you're investing in me, you know, by choosing to buy your beauty products from me. You could buy them anywhere, but you've chosen to invest in me, which I know isn't as convenient because you can't just run to the store and get your stuff. So I want to do my best to serve and honor and give you an amazing experience. So that's why I offer the one-on-ones. That's why I do the virtual, you know, coaching, and I want the process to be seamless for you. Okay, Melanie says, I do wear facial lotion every day. Yes, for eyeshadow. Okay, babe. Well, probably what I would do, so our eyeshadow, personally, I love it. It's so pigmented, but probably what I would do to figure out which colors, is that what you're asking, which colors you would want? Is I would just have a little consult. Like, you could even message me in Messenger and tell me, you know, kind of what you currently wear. You know, for some gals, they just want 1 or 2 shadows. That's it. Like, that's all. Some want to do what I do, which is multiple shadows. So I would kind of find out where you're at with all of that. And then, you know, I'd look at your eye color, which I think is blue, and your hair color, which I know is blonde. And then I would suggest for us, blue-eyed blondes, earthy, warm, golden, you know, earthy brown, warm tones are amazing. And I pretty much stick in earthy tones, honestly, for everybody. But with the blue eyes, those shades that are opposing, those warm shades, are really going to bring out blue eyes, which I think you have, but I don't know. Now, if your issue is like maybe your eye is like peeling, if that's your issue, then I would use something special on your eyes to moisturize your eye area. Green eyes. Okay, so with green eyes, it's very similar, but you can go even into more of the, you know, I usually kind of do like some of our, I'll show you these, like these really pretty warm browns. I've got nothing in there right now, but do you see those? They're almost the exact same color. And they're like a red brown. Those look amazing on green eyes. So I would recommend, if you want, babe, and I do this for women all the time, I would be happy to suggest an eyeshadow palette for you. And if you want to, you know, like I said, 2 shades, I can suggest 2. If you want 4, I can suggest 4. And then if you want a 6-shade palette, which I don't, here it is, which looks like this, I can suggest that for you as well. But yeah, with green eyes, anytime you can get some of those red browns, coppery colors, that looks amazing on green eyes, because it's, again, it's like the opposite side of the color wheel, if that makes sense. So message me and I will help you pick out the perfect eyeshadow colors for you. Yay! And it would be super fun to connect. Yay! Yeah. So that is all for right now. Any more questions, you guys can keep them coming. What else did I say? I'm out of sorts, you guys. I'm getting super hot too. That always happens at the end of my videos. I'm like, wow, did someone turn the heat on? Somehow I'm like 5 million degrees all of a sudden. Oh, the last thing. Hey, Miss Tori. is if you have watched any of my videos and you're like, so I kind of feel like I could be doing what Sarah's doing. I'm sure you could. Yay. And I would love to chat with you about it. I chat with women about it, you know, all the time because I really want to be a great resource. I don't think I'm pushy. I could be wrong, but I sometimes I wish I could be pushy. Like when I go to volunteer at my daughter's school, I'm like, I need to put my game face on, but I don't really have one. So that being said, there that came out again. Apparently I do say that. Reach out to me if you're interested. I would love to chat. I would love to just be a sounding board and a resource for you to help you figure out if this is the right thing for you. So, that is all for now, my loves. But Melanie, I'm excited to chat with you about some shadows. And please message me if you want help picking out a concealer palette. All right, my darlings, thank you as always for watching me, for supporting me, for making me feel like $1,000,000 every time. Thank you for watching me during the finale of The Bachelor, which I can't watch, as I said, because I've missed 3 episodes, so we're not going to go there. It's a really sad day for Saramduffey. And thank you for supporting me by buying beauty products from me. Just all of you support me in little ways that I don't think you realize. Like, just like I said before, just like liking a post or commenting on a post. All of those little things mean the world to me. Veronica says, thank you for your time. You are welcome, sister. Message me and we can chat some more. So thank you all. It's an honor. It's a privilege. I will be doing more tutorials this week. I think my next one is going to be on how to use our eyeshadow to create a winged liner. Kind of fun. It's actually super easy, so you can all do it. It's not something that you have to be professional to do. So yeah, that's what's coming up. And if you have any requests, I always take requests. So shoot me a request and I will do my best to honor them. All right, my loves, happy Monday. Enjoy the Bachelor finale if you're watching it. And again, I'm Saramduffey, retired professional makeup artist, star beauty guide with LimeLight by Alcone. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.